Hi, my name is Scott Wieprecht and my project is saltash.me. Saltash.me was set up after the Microsoft Summer Camp, where I learned how Office 365 could be used as an educational tool to help my students achieve fully. And initially it started off with my Year 11s, so they would log in with their own at saltash.me account, and all the lessons for the next month or half term would be planned on the calendar with the times and rooms, and they would just be able to go in and see what we would be up to either that lesson or in a couple of weeks' time. This then went on further, so each lesson had its own workspace, and on the workspace I'd put the objectives and rough lesson plan and the agenda and any files that I was using during the lesson, so the PowerPoint presentations or the question sheets and different bits like that would all go into the workspace for the lesson, and they'd be able to comment on the lesson as it went along. This then again went on further, and we started using live PowerPoint so they could annotate the PowerPoints themselves from their own netbook, and they were logged into the Office 365 environment, sharing the presentation with me as they were learning. Again, this went on a step further, and they started to use the discussion board to ask questions and answer questions, and they would also have their own folder, and any of their homework they could upload to that, or if I had a particular sheet that I just wanted them to do, I could put it in their own folder which they had user permissions so only they could get into, and test results and things like that I'd put in there as well. The site then was used sort of more wide in the community, so we started incorporating some other schools into it and having shared discussions with other Year 11s that were taking part in the same course as us and what they were finding useful for revision. Ideally, the project's now going to go on a step further, and we're hoping to nationally and internationally use the site and have an international share space where Year 11 students can compare what they do in maths with other international students and see what the similarities between the courses but also the differences between the courses are. And I think with maths especially, the language barrier isn't so much, so everyone, no matter how good they are at foreign languages, can still communicate to the discussion and share in the work or the PowerPoints or everything that's being done within that environment.